Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital sees Drew Cain Quartermain ready to pack up and move himself and Scout Cain to DC immediately. That's one of several red flags that has fans wondering if Cameron Matheson's time is up at GH and if fans are finally going to get what they want. Drew leaves town. We're going to talk about how Drew plans to rip his daughter Scout away from her family and leave Port Charles for good. Is it really going to happen, though? All right, let's talk about all the red flags pointing to Congressman Cutthroat's exit. The first is obvious. Everybody despises Drew on the show, and I think the majority of the GH fan base also really hates him. Lots of people keep hoping that Cameron Matheson is going to exit to focus on, his other projects because Drew is the victim in a murder mystery. That's what they're hoping. They just want to see him killed off. I mean, let's face it. Scout's dad keeps getting worse and worse. People already hate him for the way he ruined Willow Tate's marriage to Michael Corinthos. Since then, he's been non-stop manipulating and lying to Willow Tate. He has made all kinds of grimy moves. Drew bribed somebody at the burn clinic in Germany to lie and say Michael refused to see Willow. Plus, Drew traumatized Wiley Corinthos by saying awful things within his earshot. He was plotting to frame Michael Corinthos as an opioid addict. He blackmailed Nina Reeves, blackmailed Portia Robinson, blackmailed Curtis Ashford, and now Drew is going after Stella Henry. Just a laundry list of awful behavior. But this week, Drew really iced the hate cake for fans when he demanded that Detective Harrison Chase arrest Danny Morgan for taking his little sister Scout out of camp and over to the Q Mansion. Scout asked Danny to bring her over for a visit. Drew tried to force Chase to arrest Danny Morgan right in front of Jason Morgan and Alexis Davis. They were both appalled. I'm sure fans are appalled too. Even Chase wasn't having it. He could tell this was just Drew's personal vendetta, another one. He shut it down. Plus, Scout asked Danny to take her to the Q's because she misses everybody there. Drew leaves Scout home with a nanny all the time while he's off doing busy congressman things and, various evil deeds. Chase absolutely refused to arrest Danny. But he did warn the teenager that if the camp had called 911, somebody else probably would have stopped his car and arrested him. Things would have gone very differently because he did take Scout away from camp without signing her out, without letting anybody know, and definitely without permission from her dad. What was really heinous was when Alexis Davis said that Sam McCall Kelly Monaco would want Scout Cain to be around her brother Danny Morgan and the rest of the family. We saw that Drew was just ice cold when he told Alexis that Sam's gone, and he's the one who decides. That was the crux of what he said. Sam's dead. I'm the only parent around. It was just kind of terrible, reminding Alexis of everything she's lost. Now, she's about to lose more because of him. Drew sunk even lower and banned Alexis, Danny, and anybody else in the family from seeing or contacting Scout from that day forward. Alexis was absolutely reeling because she adores Scout, and she's all that Alexis Davis has left of Sam, who, of course, was murdered last year. She's that last little bit of Sam that Alexis Davis has. So this week, Drew Cain Quartermain says the best thing they can do is for him and Scout to move to DC as soon as possible. Drew is ready to just pack and go no matter what Scout wants. That's another red flag. The look on Alexis Davis's face when Drew banned them and marched out was pure murder. Don't forget, Alexis Davis has killed a couple of people. She murdered the guy who killed her sister, Luz Alcazar Ted King. She ran right over the guy who had been abusing Christina Corinthos Davis, then Lexi Ainsworth. So never count Alexis Davis out. Another red flag this week is that it's the 4th anniversary of Cameron Matheson's debut on General Hospital as the Drew the recast. If Cameron Matheson were exiting, an anniversary would be a typical date. They usually write characters out or recast them at the end of an actor's contract, which usually runs in 1 to 3 year increments, or, 3 years with a 1-year renewal. That would align with the 4 years he's been on the show. However, despite all these red flags and fans on social media every day praying for Drew's murder, I do suspect he's not going anywhere, at least not for long and not right now. That would just be too easy, and it would make too many characters happy, too many fans happy. To me, it seems like a real long shot that Cameron Matheson is going anywhere. At most, I would say Frank Valentini might slide the character to the back burner while he plots moving away with Scout, then changes his mind. However, don't forget later this week in official General Hospital spoilers, Molly Lansing Davis Kristen Vaganos tries really hard to convince Drew to relent on banning Scout from the family and taking her away from Port Charles. Molly is a lawyer, so she may present a good, very calm case with clear facts that could change Drew Kane Quartermain's mind. In one way, it definitely feels like all the ducks are in a row for Drew's exit, either for him to leave town or for something really bad to happen, and he's pushing up daisies. Willow Tate has dumped him. Drew needs to be in D.C. for work. He wants Scout away from the family. He's ticked off more than one local crime lord, including both Sonny Corinthos Maurice Bernard and his enforcer Jason, and Jens Sidwell Carlo Rhoda. At the same time, though, Frank Valentini seems to like Cameron Matheson a lot. When a showrunner likes an actor, their character sticks around no matter how much fans hate them. Fans have been hating on Drew for quite a long time now, and Frank Valentini just doesn't care. As for some of Drew's other obstacles, they may resolve. Molly may broker peace between Drew and Alexis and facilitate the Scout issue. As for Willow, I kind of feel like Drew may be able to re-gaslight her into getting back with him. With Marco Rios Adrianon Kondo urging his dad, Sidwell, to reveal the judge bribe scandal to tarnish Sonny, Willow could get partial custody of her kids, if not full custody. The case will get a new judge, and they may take a very dim view of Michael's dad doing bribery. They could blame Michael and get those kids back to Willow. If she does get Wiley and Amelia, Grace, Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity, Mork Mako back, and Drew somehow tries to take credit for that, that might be a huge reason Willow softens on Drew. Willow's weak-minded because she was raised in a cult, so she could totally change her mind. Also, because we know that General Hospital is doing Monica Quartermain's Leslie Charlson character death this fall, around October or November, and Erica Slezak is coming in allegedly to play her sister. It's kind of hard to imagine that Drew would leave when a Quartermain character is about to die. So, while there are many signs pointing to Drew's exit, there are just as many signs pointing to Cameron Matheson staying. Whether fans like it or not, we will update you if anything changes. For now, despite fans chanting for Drew's death, it seems like a long shot. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.